Hello students, this is Prajna Bhattacharjee and welcome to my YouTube channel Tech Diaries. Okay. This channel is all about uh, conveying information about the computer science and computer education to all of the students that are suffering due to pandemic. They are not able to go to schools nor they are able to contact properly with the teachers. So with the help of these videos, you can easily sort out your problems related with computer education. Okay, today's class is the basic class of computer education. Computer science is really very important nowadays because nowadays everywhere in every field the computer is really very important. It is very essential. Okay, so we have to know what is computer and how it is working, how to operate it, what are its parts, what are its features, so that we can better deal with it. Okay, in the coming future the importance of computer is undeniable. It is going to reach all over the world in each and every corner, in each and every field. So it is really very important that we start knowing it from now. So today we are only going to learn about computer, its various parts, and how does it work, what are its features, why should we using the computer. Okay, so let's start. Computer. The word computer is derived from the word compute. Okay, and the meaning of word compute is to calculate. Okay, the meaning of word compute is to calculate. So initially the motive of developing a computer was to do the calculations. Okay, the motive of developing computers was to do calculations because simple calculations can be done easily by the human beings, but there are some very complex calculations that need to be done, and it is very difficult for a human being to perform all that without any error and with 100% accuracy. So in that case we needed to develop such a device which could calculate all the calculations, whether that is mathematical or logical, that also with 100% accuracy. Okay, so with this motive the device called computer was invented. That is why the initial motive of developing was to calculate. Later on, so many features have been added to the computer so that lots of people all over the whole world with different kinds of agenda and motives can use it according to their requirement. From housewives to students to teachers to businessmen to constructors, everywhere. Also in the government and military sector, computer has been widely been used. So how can we define this computer? Computer can be simply defined like this. Computer is an electronic device. In a simple way, we can define computer in this single statement, which is computer is an electronic device. We know that computer is a device. Why it is called electronic device? Because computer runs with the help of electricity. That is why we call computer an electronic device. Okay, it is a simple definition of computer. Anybody can understand this definition very easily. Moving on to some complex definition. Complex means what? A definition which includes more of the working of computer. Okay, let us now understand what it is. Computer is an electronic device that takes input from the user, processes it, and provides the required output. Okay, so this is somehow more complex than this first line. Okay, it shows the working of computer more inside it. So what is computer? Computer is an electronic device that takes input from the user, it processes and then it provides the required output. Okay, from this definition we can understand the working of computer. How can we understand the working of computer? Computer always does its work in certain steps. The step 1 is takes input from the user. The term user, who is the user? The person who uses the computer is the user. Suppose now if I am working on the computer, I become the user of that computer. So who is the user? We human beings are the user of computer. Okay. First step is it takes input from the user. After taking input from the user, what it does? It processes it. Okay. Processing means to carry out the functions or operations that has been directed by the user. Suppose we have to add 2 plus 2. Okay. So 2 and 2 and plus, this is the input. What is the process here? The process is to add these numbers. Addition of these two numbers is the process. And what is the output? 4 becomes the output. Okay. By this example, you can understand how the computer works. It takes this input from the user. It performs the operation that is given by the user. And when the result is obtained, it gives out the result to the user. Okay. So in this way, after processing it, whatever the result is, it provides the result to the user. Okay, with some hardware. To provide the output, we need some devices called hardware. With the help of that, we can provide output. Sorry, computer can provide the output to the user. Okay, I hope you have understood the definition of computer. A computer is an electronic device. It takes input, it processes and provides the output. Now let us understand what are the features of computer. Why is computer so important and it is used extensively in all the fields all over the world? All the people need computer in some way or the another. This is the simple mobile phone that you are using, the Android mobile that you are using, the tab that you are using, everything of it is a type of computer. Okay, so let us now understand why it is so important, why people are so eager to use computer all over the world. Let us now see, we will discuss about the features of computer. Features. What is the first feature of computer? The first feature of computer is its speed. Now by speed we refer here the amount of work or amount of operations or instruction a computer can perform in a fraction of time or in a second. Okay, computer can do enormous work in 1 second or in a small fraction of time. Okay, it can process millions and trillions of seconds, depends on the type of computer that we are using, how powerful it is. It can process millions, thousands, millions and billions of instruction in a fraction of seconds. It is that powerful and that capable. So it can perform the work just like this. Okay, so computer is very reliable when it comes to speed. It carries out all the instruction in a very fast manner. The second feature of computer is storage. In previous days, what we used to do when there were no computers, we used to write everything, we used to record everything on the paper, and then we used to store it in files and big folders. Even before that, people used to tie it in the piece of cloth, okay, like that, we call it potli or something like that, and that then they were used to be stored in the wardrobes and cupboard for further use. And what happened after a long time, when they were kept for a long time, obviously they would attract insect, and insect mites, they will just destroy the paper. They could also be destroyed with the help of some water or fire or something like that. So there was no security that the information contained inside it would be secure for a long time, and even after tens or hundreds of years or after many years, we could just access the information with the help of that. That is why the invention of computer was the thought. So storage is one of the major features of computer, because in computer we can store so much large amount of data and information. Okay, it stores a large amount of data and information, something that might be beyond our imagination also. Okay, and the most important thing is that until and unless we delete it, or until there is a major technical issue or crash, the information remains safe inside the computer until we alter it, until we delete it. Okay, so we can access the information even when we are 50 or 70 years old. When okay, after 70 or 10 or 100 years also, we can access the previous information without any problem, without any kind of change or damage. Okay, so next feature is storage. It means that computer can store a large amount of data. It can hold enormous amount of data without damaging it. The third feature can be termed as versatile. Okay, versatile means to do many tasks. Okay, to do many tasks. In short, we can term it as multitasking. Okay, at one time we can do more than one task in computer. For example, when I am typing a letter into the computer, if I am bored at a time, I can also listen to the music at the same time. I will just play the music and start typing also. Even if I want to see the date, I can just switch on the calendar and I can look at the date and events at the same time while I am typing the letter. So at a time, how many works we are doing? We are doing three tasks in the computer at the same time. So this is really very important. It gives us a wide variety of tasks to be done at the same time instead of doing one task at a time. Okay. So computer is a versatile device. It can perform more than one task at a time. So it is versatile. It is multitasking. The next feature of computer is accuracy. Okay, accuracy means to be 100% correct. There is no any flaw. There should be no any flaw. It is 100% accurate, 100% correct. Okay, so computer performs the operation and instruction that is given by the user, and it is 100% assured that the result that is given by the computer is accurate. It is not wrong. Okay, the computer is never wrong. It is always accurate. It is always right in performing the operations. Suppose if at a point of time you can see that computer is giving you wrong answers, then is it the mistake of the computer? No, because computer is never wrong. Computer always gives 100% accurate result. So what mistake is this? The mistake is of ours, the user. Okay, until and unless the user gives the wrong instruction to the computer, computer always is accurately doing its job. Okay, so if we are entering, suppose we are supposed to enter 2 plus 2. Instead, if by mistake we are entering 2 minus 2, then what will happen? We will not get the desired result here. The output that we are required to have is 4. But here what we will obtain? We will obtain 0. So if we encounter this type of mistake, we should know that the instruction that is given by the user is incorrect. That is why the output is also incorrect. Okay. Until and unless everything is right, computer never gives you wrong information. Okay, it will never give you wrong output. So the user may be incorrect while giving the instruction, but computer always provides you 100% accurate results. Okay, let us look at our next feature. Reliable. A computer is 100% reliable. We can assign different tasks to the computer and get assured that the task is done, that also in time. Okay, we just need to get it instructed in a proper way. Another feature of computer is that uh, it never gets tired. Okay, it never gets tired. Some computers are there, okay, which have not been turned off from the starting when they were once turned on. Okay, so there are some computers which have very high capacity and high efficiency, so they have not been turned off till now. They have been continuously working 24 hours a day. Okay, and they never get tired. So computer is not going to tell you, oh, I am tired, I'm not going to do your work, please fetch someone for doing it, or do it yourself. Okay, whatever work that you give to the computer, whatever instruction that you provide is efficiently done by the computer. Okay, it never tells you that I am tired or I can not do the job. So these are some of the features due to which people use computer in nearly all the fields of work nowadays. Okay, so this much in today's class. After this we will mention about we will discuss about different kinds of part and peripherals that are connected with the computer, what is the structure of computer and how does it work. Okay, see you till then, see our next class. Thank you.